Hey guys, Shoot here, playing as a Pyro on Dustbowl. I'm using the detonator, the degreaser, and extinguisher. It's my usual setup as a Pyro. I switch between the detonator and the shotgun. And I'm probably not going to be talking much about the gameplay, more about the class itself. Pyro's a really different class. It has a lot of utilities, and it's not only just lighting people on fire, it's more to it. Like reflecting stuff, extinguishing teammates, harassing. Basically that, yeah, and ambushing. You're not only there to just light people on fire, W plus M1. You're here for the greater good of the team, to help checks for spies, and save sentry guns, save lives. Sort of like the medic, in a different way. Not only healing. But that's just part of the class, really. I mean, it's more of a playstyle rather than an actual purpose. Like, I play it like that. I don't just go around killing people all the time. I mean, yeah, I'm killing people right now, but that's not the purpose of it, really. It's really helpful on defense to have a Pyro that can reflect and extinguish people. Like this guy, he would have died probably if I didn't extinguish him. And see, these engineers, I'm helping them protect. I usually, once I see NGs start setting up like this, I usually stick close. I don't want to get myself too far away from them. And I like using the detonator more than the flare gun just because of the fact of flare jumping. And it practically is a flare gun. I mean, seriously, people say, oh, it mini crits when they're on fire, that's terrible. Well, if you switch your weapon right before it hits them, it counts as a crit for some reason. I don't know, I think it's a glitch right now, but yeah. That's why I'm using it right now, because I like trying to jump up. It's kind of failing, and medic randomly ubered me, I don't know why. And I use the degreaser because I like switching my weapons fast for extinguishes and stuff like that. And it's probably my favorite kill out of any class, extinguishes, and reflex, I guess. But I don't know, the puff and sting, I gotta say, is pretty awesome. I'm using the extinguisher just because it's pretty awesome with the degreaser. I already made my point there. And I think the shotgun and degreaser is actually a better setup than with the flare gun, because the degreaser, the degreaser has less fire damage than the other flare guns, or not flare guns, flamethrowers. So because of that, if you're fighting against other Pyros, you're not gonna win usually, unless you're the better Pyro and you hit them with flames more, but it's not that hard to aim with the flamethrower. So basically the shotgun will help you against other Pyros, so you could backpedal and flame, and then if they're getting too close, you hit them once with the shotgun and then puff them backwards and then shoot them again. And that's probably the best way to handle other Pyros with the degreaser, not really just run around and flame them. So that's where the degreaser shotgun combo and extinguisher would come in, so that you'd have a counter for basically any class other than the heavy, unless you're close up and he's not suspecting you to extinguish him. Also, a lot of people have been hating on the back burner, and after the update recently, I don't know how recently, it wasn't that recently actually, it was sometime 4 months ago, where they added the back burner could air blast at the cost of 50 ammo though. So it became viable now for people that could actually air blast a lot better and don't need to air blast that often. But I like only having to spend 20 for each air blast. I think I got a spy with that. They haven't even put a cow mangler reflect kill icon yet. But anyways, what was I saying? Something with the back burner, right? Yeah. So the back burner is actually pretty good, because now that you can air blast with it, you're still credit to team. while being able to kill people faster. Well, yay, crit rocket. I wish I reflected that. So yeah, so all the people that are like, oh, backburners for noobs that can't aim and just W plus on one all day, it's still viable. It's become a side grade now. Now the flamethrower, on the other hand, yeah, see, there's a crit with the detonator. Anyways, yeah, so the flamethrower, the regular one, it's basically not as good as either of them. It's more neutral, but it's neutral where it's like, it's just too even. It's like, why would you want to use it when there's better options? I don't know, I don't use the flamethrower anymore unless I get a strange one or something, which I do not have. Maybe I'll get it if it counts reflect kills, I don't know. And yeah, the flare gun versus detonator fight, it's, even though the detonator has like barely any utilities, like with the jump, well, the flare gun doesn't really have any utilities other than shooting flares. Oh, I could have said that scout, I was kind of just dozing off there. So because of that, I actually prefer the detonator over the flare gun, because there's really no difference. There's no damage difference. I mean, maybe self-damage counts with reflected explosives. I'm not sure. It may be true, but that's why the flare gun is basically obsolete now, because of the detonator. I mean, the detonator is basically a flare gun, so there's no reason to not use it over the flare gun. Or, yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say. So the other melee weapons, like, I don't really use other melee weapons other than the extinguisher. I mean, I could use the home wrecker right now since I am technically defending the NGs, or not really. I'm just like, I keep hopping up there and finding people to light on fire, but technically I'm defending the NGs. It is defense. I could use it, but their spies haven't really been attacking. And yeah, so the home wrecker it's viable. I mean, you don't really see me extinguish that many people in this gameplay anyways. So I could have just used the home wrecker to help with sappers. But if you're good pyro, they wouldn't even be able to sap the buildings anyways, so it doesn't matter. The pyrojack, since I do have the attendance hat, oh, what the hell just happened, lag. Since I do have the attendance hat, I would get the set bonus with the extra speed and stuff, which would be cool. I mean, that is pretty helpful, extra speed. But bullet vulnerability, I don't know, because like a lot of classes actually have bullets, and like getting owned by a shotgun NG would kind of suck. Here I extinguish some people, and then I reflect and kill a medic. Really need to get a Cow Mangler reflect icon. There's a sentry gun over there. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna talk about the gameplay now. So, as a pyro, you wanna keep their Ubers back. You don't wanna let them get anywhere close to your team. Oh, we're getting a lot of power now. So that jump is very useful getting up here. You can get this surprise on people. Now here's an example of why the Degreaser is terrible against other pyros. I basically got raped by that backburner pyro. I think it was backburner. Yeah, so that's when the shotgun would have helped. I could have just like shotgunned them to death rather than just flame. Now here I'm just trying to block them off with my fire. He still comes up. I don't know why, but reflecting up close is like pretty satisfying, even though it's like more spammy than usual, and I guess luck. Yeah, just reflecting in there, blocking them off. He just shot a charge shot against the gate. What a dumbass. And what else could I talk about? Pyro. Yeah, not much else I can really think about talking about the Pyro. Nice reflect kills. Another one. 3 reflect kills in a row. Nice. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say, so I guess that's it for my commentary. There's like another 2 minutes in the clip, so I will just leave you guys to it. Just enjoy the video, and thanks for watching. Let's shoot out.
Ends in 60 seconds. Mission ends in 30 seconds. Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime.